Tip number 1, spend time in nature. Go out to a spot and sit there for a while and let the wildlife come to you. A great way to capture birds and wildlife is to go to your favorite spot in nature, learn the habits of the birds that you want to photograph. There is a swamp near me. This is my go-to place. I have seen egrets, great blue herons, and even moose. It is also where I will go if I need some time out of the house. Even during the winter, I recommend using your car, if you have one, every once in a while throughout the day to warm up and just kind of reset. I recently got snowshoes for long winter hiking trips. I'm excited to use them. I'm looking to set up some overnight trips. I will keep you guys up to date. Tip number 2, use an app. Use Merlin. It is a free birding app that tells you the birds that you are hearing and lets you call back. In my experience, this does work. They do come to you. It is extremely easy to use and learn about birds. They boast an impressive 8,500 birds or more. In my life list, I have 50. That means that I have photographed 50 different bird species. I love this app and I use it almost every day. I first heard about this app from wildlife management while I was working in the mines. You can feed a picture that you've taken or a bird call. The app will tell you what bird it is. Tip number 3, try a hiking path. You don't have to travel far, but hiking trails are a great way to start, as the animals are used to people and won't be scared off as easily. I've been to some hiking trails where the animals will eat out of your hand. Most towns will have an information center. Maybe that'll be at the town hall or a dedicated information building. You can pick up pamphlets, or a lot of times this information will be available online. Trails are also a great way to stay safe, as the path is laid out and mapped. Try to tell someone where you are going and when you plan on being back. Wandering through the woods is super fun, but let's keep safe. Tip number 4, learn about animals. Learn about the animals that you want to photograph. If it's an owl, you're probably not gonna find it in the middle of the day. Try dusk or dawn. Are they gonna be near water or near an open field? Use an app or try using your favorite search engine. It is also super fun to learn about animals. But again, please remember to be kind to them. Plus, you can be knowledgeable of animals and share what you know with other people. I've been on the trails taking pictures, and I've been asked about the wildlife that I'm shooting. Family members have come to me wanting to get into wildlife photography, and I love hearing that people are interested in an activity that I love. That's a large reason why I make these videos, so I can share what I know and learn more. Tip number 5, don't give up. Keep at it. You probably won't get the shot your first time out. Keep going out. The only way you are going to find the birds and wildlife is by spending that time out in the wild. Get a podcast or your favorite playlist and listen to it on your earbuds or headphones. And just spend as much time as you can out in the wild. Even if it's just on days that are nice. As long as you are spending time doing what you'll love, you'll do well. I often go out for hours and hours. While I was making my salmon run documentary, I was spending close to 6 hours a day for a month. I'm quite happy with how it turned out, and I'd love to hear from you fine internet folk. Bonus tip, join a birdwatching group or wildlife photography group in your area. It is a great way to meet friends who are into the same hobbies. Now believe me, I understand if you are saying talking to people is scary, but just start out with what you're comfortable with. I find it quite intimidating to go out and make new friends, but it is good to help build a friend or support network.